Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Drive. This is our premiere show, and on this show we'll be taking you around the beautiful environments of Kenya, the beautiful people, the beautiful roads, the beautiful vehicles. I am Said Njenga, and I'm joined with my colleague Bashir. So now tell me, what do we have for the viewers? What do we have for them?
This is a drive show.
Yeah, true.
You know, we've been working on this things for the longest time.
Yeah, it's been about 7 months right now.
Yeah, now COVID happened and everything. But we're here, guys, and everything is cool. So we're basically going to look at the cars, beautiful roads, beautiful sceneries. When I say cars, I mean cars that are Kenyan friendly, cars that are readily available in Kenya.
And our roads as well.
Yeah, and everything. So it's going to be epic, man. It's going to be, it's a thing, bro.
As well, we're going to show them our mishaps.
Yeah.
How we have troubles with these Kenyan roads.
Yeah.
There are places in Guinea, hawezi enda.
True.
Some cars cannot go to other places because of the roads, some restrictions, some places you can't access them due to this and that.
Yeah.
We'll show them everything over here. So tell me, take me around your beautiful ISIS. What do you have here? What do you have for us?
So this is the ISIS Platana. This is a 2013 model. You can see the face changed, even the sign changed.
I love the red.
Yeah, it's more elegant. It looks more beautiful. The headlights are quite bigger. This is to enable you to have a brighter view during the night.
I can't quite understand.
Yeah.
What is this? Explain to me.
This is just an antenna.
Okay.
Just an antenna. But many people love using it for flags and decoration and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's just.
Does it glow in the night? I see like a small.
Yeah. It glows. I can show you later on. The fog lights are quite low. This is to enable you during the fog, rains and everything. Yeah, good visibility. These ones are colored. Some come colored, some come clear.
Depends with the person.
Yeah. It's based on your whatever your liking is, man. You can do it.
Your preference.
Yeah. So I can see beautiful car.
Yes.
Yeah, luxury. Yeah.
This is Mark X 2013 model, and if you can see right over here, I like the badge of the X. Most people say it means 10 because it was a predecessor for them from the Mark II.
Yeah.
So for the Mark 10, it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
I really like the styling of the headlamps.
Yeah.
It's very stylish with the LED just coming down here.
Yeah.
What I really like about it is because the designers were not very lazy to just put it as a straight one.
Yeah.
It has a curve.
Yeah, it's quite symmetrical over here with the sign X.
Yeah, very nice. It matches very well with the grille over here, and I really like the matching of the silver and black. It's very, very nice, and you can see it has a fog light which are xenon actually.
Yeah.
And neon, yeah, same as the angel lights. When you come to this side, the good thing about the market, it's very, very customizable.
Yeah.
As you can see, it has the black and the silver design, which matches very well with the car's black and silver design right here. With the door handle, the black and silver design. It's very, very nice. The indicator on the side mirror as well, very beautiful. And the angle of the car, it's very streamlined.
Yeah.
It's very good for the aerodynamics.
Quite low though.
Yeah, it's quite low actually because it has a very low set of gravity. It only has about 6.1 inches ground clearance.
Wow.
Not very good on some of the Kenyan road because some engineers are very crafty.
Rough and everything. Yeah.
Another good thing about this car, it has a automatic, not automatic, it has a sensor for the opening and door closing.
Yeah.
Right here. For this, I can open the door, and if I want to close, just like a fingerprint, if I can say.
Swipe, yeah.
There.
Just swipe, yeah.
Just swipe there and it's on. But the bad thing is only for the two front doors. The back door doesn't have it.
Yeah.
As you come to the back, the same styling of the alloy rims. It's an added option. You can have your calipers painted.
There's a notion that once the brakes are painted, there's a scratchy sound on everything.
No, not really.
Does it last for long or something?
If the brakes are painted, of course, for the first 2 hours, because the paint has to dry up and it's a bit greasy. But it never.
It does much of an impact, right?
Come here to the back. There's this beautiful LED for the braking lights.
They resemble the ones on the front, right?
Exactly. You can see your brake lights over here, the indicator, the reverse light. Coming back from here, it even has a reverse camera over here. It has two functioning exhaust system.
Oh, by the way, if many people don't know that most vehicles have two exhausts, but only one is working.
Yeah, mostly in German vehicles.
Yeah.
And when you come to this side, it has a fuel cap on the left of the car as well.
Yeah.
So that's basically the exterior of the Toyota Mark X 250G.
So welcome. This is now the ISIS 2013. So bro, if I can take you around this thing, if you can see the side mirrors are quite protruded.
Yeah.
This is to reduce the blind spot as much as possible
True that.
during the drive. It has also the indicators on the side mirror for safety during the switching of lanes. This sign over here, the Platana sign. Yeah, this is actually a spare insertion of the indicator. Just in case you lose your side mirror, you can't get exact one, you can just pull this off and fix the other normal indicators.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
about the rims.
So the rims, this is the R15. To me, this is a setback about this car because
it's quite small.
it's quite small for quite a huge car, yeah. Because it's around 1.5 ton car. Yeah.
It's actually very similar to the Mark X in the
weight and everything.
weight, yeah,
oh yeah, I never knew about that. Yeah, so the rims are alloy, yes, but they are not customizable like the Mark X one. Yeah, but the tires, the profile, to me, it's a very small. Yeah. If it could go to around R17, that will be a bit better.
Bigger. Even I think it will be even better for the ground clearance as well. Because
can you imagine this car is already raised as it is right now?
Really?
Yeah, because the ground clearance is around 6.3 inches or something.
Not far much.
Yeah, from the Mark X, yeah. So it really makes it user unfriendly while on Kenyan roads. For the handles, door handles, the opening is just similar to the other car. You can open it like this, They close. Then there's this button to close the car and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So the rear doors don't have it, but it's a sliding door. The rear ones.
It's a good for family.
Yeah. It's a sliding door. So it's easier to fit in luggage and everything. If there's a kid's seat that needs to be fixed, it's quite easier than the doors that are normally pulling from the outside. Yeah. So. This door, first, this is not an automatic door, so the transition here is not quite complicated.
It should have an automatic door.
It has, but on the other side.
Tell me about the rear of the vehicle. Tell me about it. Take me through it.
These are the brake lights up to this point. They're normally clear, but for this car they are tinted. The brake lights are quite beautiful because they are rhyming with the rear windshield.
And it's quite on top of
and it's quite long, so even if the motorist behind you is quite far, you'll just know there is a car there because the parking lights will also show him. There's the reflector and the reverse lights, which are quite low. This to provide, even if the oncoming car is not on high beam levels, they can see it.
Small, are they?
Yeah, no, they're good because their positioning is quite low.
I see it has the Platana.
The Platana thing, Valvematic engine.
The logo, the name.
Yeah, the ICs thing, the logo. It's quite beautiful. But for your info, this is the last batch of the ICs that will be manufactured by Toyota.
The last model, huh?
Yeah, the last model. The spoiler over here. So this rear brake light, the uppermost brake light, it quite reflects on this and it brings the beautiful elegantic thing.
Beautiful image.
Yeah. So as the fuel cap, as I told you, all Toyotas on the left, all Nissans on the right. So this is what I was saying about the automatic door. So you can see this system is quite complicated because of
see the rail.
Yeah, there's a rail. So you just pull the handle and the door will open itself.
It's very nice. Actually, have children. No pullbacks. No hassles.
Yes.
Just pull in.
Considering the fact that there's no frame over here. So the car, it's quite huge. The seat can move forward and blank. So there's no frame over here.
Yes.
So the space is quite huge. We will look into it as you're taking on the interior. So while you're just pulling it back, just pull it there. The door will close. Let me show you the engine of this car. So on this car we have a Valvematic engine. This engine that Toyota is using across various Toyota vehicles.
The new design.
Yeah, the new design. It's a VVTi, so that when you're on cruise, some of the valves are closed. This is to improve the fuel efficiency and the economy of the fuel.
Very small.
Very small, very powerful, very efficient.
How many liters?
These are 1.8 liter. It comes. There are two variables. There's a 2 liter and 1.8 liter. So, but this one is a 1.8 liter.
I don't think there's a much difference.
No, not much difference because the HP is around, the horsepower is around 130.
I'm sure
horsepower.
About 136.
136, 140, yeah. So these holding components, the coolant, the brake fluid and wiper, they are a bit translucent. It's so quick to fill the AC and everything because the pipes are almost on the front. The alternator is also covered so that if at all there's any spillage on the car or the rain is leaking, it's so hard for you. Yeah, nothing will affect it. As well as the computer. Most of the cars, the computers are just around this place. It's not visible even from this point to see the computer. It's quite low.
For the engine wash.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. The battery it doesn't need a very big battery. An N50 can take you a long way. So it's basically a good car because with 1.8 liter, it consumes around 15 kilometers per liter. So it's very economical. Yeah, the cooling system is quite brilliant because the radiator is MOS on the front and everything. Yeah, air intake and everything. The belts are quite placed well. It uses a gearbox, the CVT gearbox. That's the new gearbox. So there's one drawback about that gearbox. If it spoils, it's very expensive to repair it. It costs around $2,500 to replace the gearbox. Very expensive. So you have
speed of the gearbox.
It's a four-speed gearbox. Yeah. Automatic transmission. Yeah. 1.8 liter. Yeah. 15 kilometers per liter. Yeah, it's good for family. It's good.
Family car.
Yeah, or road trip for vijana and everything. Yeah,
it's good. Nice. It's very economical. Some of us must
tunaenda mpaka.
In this car, you'll have a 2.5 liter V6 engine.
Very big.
A very big engine.
Very big.
Mind you, it's naturally aspirated and has a double overhead camshaft.
What?
Yes.
So you want to tell me that you can't compare this with
actually this car is much powerful than the C200, than the BMW V20i,
really,
and the Audi A4. It has 220 horsepower, 240 Newton meters of torque. Can you imagine for such a car? It's very powerful. The good thing about this, it's actually good in mileage. For a car with such big engine, 2.5 liter. A 2.5 liter actually, it can go for 10 kilometers per liter. You have the N70 battery, the fuse box, another fuse box over here. It's very electronic. It has a nice transparent way, a place to fill your brake fluid, easily to monitor, wiper where you can fill it from.
Where's the coolant?
For the coolant, actually, it's not very visible, but it's okay because the engine is quite big. You have to provide more space for the engine.
Yeah.
It's hidden just below.
Wow, that's quite.
It's quite hidden, but on this side you can see where you can fill it from. This is the full spec, and the lower one.
Yeah, quite a drawback, right?
Yes, and on that note, even the AC filling point is a bit hidden at the back of the engine, just down here.
What?
If you can see, it's not very accessible, but it works for this type of engine. And with that said, it has a 6-speed automatic gearbox, which can be varied to semi-automatic as well, which I think it's good for this car when you want to try the sport mode of it. I shall show you in the next clip. As I was saying, ukiangalia the handle, fungo mlango, it's very flexible, very nice. Hauna haja kustrain nayo. Lock iko hapa. The central lock ya magari ya the whole car, it's just right here. The mirror lock over here, and it has all automatic car windows, juu na chini, when rolling it up and rolling it down, yote ni automatic. Another cool feature, it has very nice door bins, like this one over here. Nikieka itasha vizuri sana, but you have no worries. If you have a bigger bottle and you want to fit it right in here, of course haitaweza, but inside the car, hapo kwa the middle console, there's enough space for 1 liter chupa ya maji. With this chupa over here, so nikikuja, just follow me inside here, and nikiweka hapa, you see it fits very nice, very firm grip. Another thing again, I can still use the small one and niweke hapa, as it's a bit wobbly, but venye iko deep, it's very nice for the two of them. So away from the bottles, ukiangalia the door itself, it's quite wide, very nice for entrance na kutoka. Hauna ile stress ya kujifinyilia and what have you. Iko tu sawa kabisa. On this side you can see iko open mpaka side yote, pia kusafisha, the cleaning, it's very easy to clean. The vents ziko mahali mzuri sana. This for the window, this for the person driving, for the driver actually. You have a start and stop button over here. the window adjustment knobs over here. And on the seat down here, this is a fully electric seat, so this is the adjuster. Ukitaka kwenda mbele, you just go front like that. Ukitaka kwenda nyuma, enda nyuma namna hivyo. This car has nice headroom, as you can see, very special. So if you are someone short and you want a very good view, you can use these knobs as well. Ukipeleka juu, it lifts the seat up vizuri. You can see very clearly in front. If you want to adjust your back seat, adjust here tu hapa, moving it front and backwards very easily. It has this adjustable seat knob for the back. So button nikikalia hapa and I push this one forward, it adjusts the back to the place I feel comfortable. And in the inside here, unaona steering yake, it's very nice, very visible. You can see actually clearly the dials from here. You can see them very clearly. Another thing, you can adjust it when you use this knob over here, down, forward, up, very easily to adjust it in the setting unataka. Controls ni rahisi kufikia and they feel very nice and strong. Sisi ukishika usiye kuanguka. The same case with these other ones, very nice. And on the steering pad, uko na volume buttons up and up, which controls the center console, the infotainment system, the mode, the display button ambayo itakuonyesha what is on the dials over here. So
the interior is made of plastic and fabric. You can see the nice patterns that are matching the handrest here, which is plastic made and the fabric. Now this is the control panel of all the windows, including the side mirrors and the door, which has a central lock. The thing I like about this is that when you are driving, it's so easy to adjust your mirrors, especially the side mirror. As opposed to cars that have them here, you have to distract your driving and check for the knob so that you don't miss whatever you're doing. In here we have the automatic door, the power door, which is on the left side, which can be disabled by this button. So the engine stop is here. Nothing much here apart from the bonnet opening and some compartment here, maybe for your keys and driving license and something. The car has some steering control for the stereo. There's the volume button, the tune track button, also the mute button. Of course, when you look at the indicators on my right, wipers on my left, it also has some extra vents for the AC. There's this one, which is right here, the side, the mirror panel, two vents. The seat adjustments are manual. You just pull the lever down there, pull it forward or backwards. You can also adjust the seat height by pulling this for the seat to go up. You can also adjust the backrest, where you can just pull that. There's quite a drawback about this because it doesn't go to great magnitude of its angles. So if at all someone is very short, then it's quite difficult to drive this car because as you can see, it's a long van and you need to have a proper side of the road. This is a middle compartment. I don't really love it, especially this landing shape. I would prefer it to be more of a square so that it brings out all the elegance in it. I have two cup holders over here which are adjustable. You can fit in your drink and hold it tight so that in case there are rubbles on the roads, it doesn't pour or spill on you. Down here I have a compartment which is ideal for keeping your coins and receipts and anything that is easily accessible. The AC panel or maybe control unit is over here. You can see it goes to a low of around 18, a high of around 35, but the room temperature is around 23-24. Both rear and front windscreen vents are there. The gear lever is not badly done. I think it's nice, and as well as these patterns are matching with the ones on the seats over here. So the radio system is connected to the car. Again, you can see the voltage. It shows you the kilometer per hour just in case your speedometer isn't working. This is the ETC card. It's not usable in Kenya. I love the way they hid it over here. Up here we have like a mirror. As you say, this is a family car. You can see what the kids are doing behind there, or if at all there are people you're carrying over there. The mirror here has some lights, same as this one. It also has some light over here. This to enable you to see properly. For the ladies, seeing your makeup kidogo. This for holding your deal or something. Or something you can just slide in over there. It's quickly accessible. Now the middle part of the car, the leg space is quite enormous. Yeah, this also depends if there's somebody sitting at the back because it's a 7-seater, but you can move as forward as this. Also move backwards. You can also adjust the backrest forward or backwards. It's also, I find it quite interesting because if at all you want to get out or maybe fit in something, you can adjust the passenger seat from here, either towards the back or the front. Also just use her back. Yeah, the seat belts are quite easily placed for you to buckle up. The middle seat is quite narrow. I find it quite a drawback. But since it's a family car, a kid can sit in the middle. It also has some cup holders over here, which also acts as an armrest. The seats can also fold forwards, just to create more space if at all there's someone sitting in the back. So let's look at the boot space of the car. So as you can see, the boot space is quite large. You can fit in literally anything that a family needs to carry. The boot space will be a bit smaller if you unfold the far back seats, which are unfoldable. So once you unfold the seats, you can see it's not quite that big, but it can handle maybe some bags the family is using or something. Getting is quite easy. The problem comes in where so the legroom is quite small, because if there are passengers here, then the person sitting at the far back will not be comfortable as the one sitting at the middle. So if someone is tall, then it's going to be a bit challenging because of the knees, unless kuna mwenye kambana. So guys, as we were saying, this is ICE's 2013 Platana edition. So the consumption is around 15 kilometers per liter, which is quite economical compared to other city cars, and the space is also out of this world. One thing that I really love about the car is when you're driving and it's maybe a hilly place, the engine doesn't struggle. Unajua kuna ile engine kuhema, engine haihemi, and then the speed just peaks, and it's wow, it's just out of this world performance. The engine is 1.8 liter, so that makes it a bit economical again, and servicing it is not that quite expensive. You use an average of around 5,000. That's oil, air filter, oil filter. And it's, to me, that's quite nice as opposed to other cars that I've used. This is quite economical. Another thing, the spare parts are easily available, and in the unfortunate event that maybe you get hit and maybe a headlight goes down or the side mirrors, there's always available spare parts for this car. I love the fact that the cruise is so silent, and you can even have it like a transfer car, a hotel transfer, because it's very luxurious. Actually, most of the hotels are preferring this and the Alphard for the transfers as opposed to Crowns and Mercedes-Benz, as most of them are using, because of the economical feature, and also the ability of the car to be able to cruise without even the passengers noticing what is going on. The market value for ICE's 2013 right now is about 1.2 million, which is not bad. comparing it to other 7-seaters like the Wish. You can also compare this car to a Mazda Primacy and a Nissan Lofesta. And you know, Toyota always hails, so the Lofesta is quite cheaper than Isis, but you can't compare really the prices with other Toyotas. It's quite affordable, especially to people who want to start a family. This is a very nice vehicle to do that.
The thing about this car, its first make ilikuwa 2003. It was made mostly for the Japanese market, but the sales ilikuwa mzuri, watu wakaipenda, ikaanza kuwa exported all over the world. Actually, there are several brands of this car. Kuna the Mark X 250G and the Mark X 300G, and another Mark X, the sports one, the 250S and 300S. A very sporty more than this, but if you want something luxurious and at an affordable price, this is the best I could advise for. Because being inside here, I feel it's more comfortable than a Mercedes compressor, and it's more luxurious than a BMW 320i. And the good thing about Japanese vehicles, their engines are very strong. You cannot compare this engine. They're very durable, if I can say, because the engine of a Japanese car, ni ngumu dead, as in it's just hard for a Japanese engine to die. And another thing, being an aspirated V6 engine, you get very good power, very, very economical for an engine of this size. A 2.5 liter, we are doing about right now about 10.2 kilometers per liter. In this car, it's very luxurious, as in it's very comfortable. Hata ukiwa ndani, you don't feel kama, you feel like you're in a cocoon, uko peke yako, somewhere crisp, somewhere nice, somewhere you can enjoy. And the feel of it, it's very, very, very comfortable. The seat itself, hata ukikalia hapa, hauna ile lag. And in traffic sense kama hii mali, you can see some people, the braking is very nice. Haina haja ya kushindana ukingangania hapo. This is due to the 4 braking system. Mbele, the ventilated disc, and the rear one, the normal discs. It's very, hata kwa bumped suspension, you can't hear anything. It's very crisp, as I said earlier. Ukiangalia pia the view of the car, it's very visible. You have a very good clearance. You can see very clearly. It's very nice, to be sincere. I really like it. Sana. Apart from the way it's low, that's the drawback, I'd say, because in other bumps, in other areas, you'll have to do a lot of maneuvering. To avoid this mashimo. This is typically for you to drive around on the road, not off-road. Not off-road at all. And the visibility as well, I can nyuma vizuri using this side mirror. Using this rear mirror. It's very visible at the back, very visible from the front. It's very nice. Even the feeling of the steering is very nice. I like how it is. It's a bit sporty because you can grapple it hapa ama ushikilia hapa, umeshikilia gari unaenda kuenda. And another thing actually, due to this modern day drivings and these modern day vehicles, due to the airbag as well, it's actually advisable when you're driving your car, you are tulifundishwa inafaa kuwa 10 to 2 driving school, but actually it's supposed to be a little bit lower somewhere here. That's why in most cars ukiona in this type of car, if you can see this, a bit of space from on the steering down here. It's because it's these days much advised if you can drive from down here because of the airbag deployment. Because when ukika mkono yako hapo juu, then it deploys. Sometimes it can ricochet on your hand and can break your arms. So it's very advisable to put it down here. It's very more appealing, and it's very more easy to maneuver when it's down here, to be honest. But nikienda hivi, I still feel it's very okay. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the journey with us. How tumetoka Thika. I'm still in Thika right now. We're here outside the Kimakia Forest, where we'll do our next show with different vehicles. I hope you've enjoyed the journey with your car.
Yeah, it's been cool.
The roads.
Yeah, the ranges, Apadia ranges. Oh, by the way, guys, these are Apadia ranges. So next time we're going to do a bit 4x4.
Yeah, a bit of 4x4.
4x4 inside the forest, and it's going to be epic. So you guys keep on supporting us, and man,
So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this if you like this video, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime we post a new video.